Hey, Edgar here, the host of Snug Wrestling. Are you tired of your flimsy sunglasses that look just like everyone else's? Well, check out our friends from Aquila. These are handcrafted, limited run frames made in Los Angeles using recycled materials and built to last and look clean. They got UV protection, blue light options, and even prescription lenses. Plus, Aquila gives back 1% of every sale that goes to environmental causes. And because you listen to Snug Wrestling, you get 10% off with code SNUG at checkout. Just head to aquila.la and upgrade your eyewear responsibly. That's aquila.la, A-K-I-L-A.la. Save 10% off with promo code SNUG.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, and you're listening to Snug Wrestling. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Snug Wrestling. Today, we're going to get wild with this Royal Rumble prediction episode. I got Tommy here with me. Mr. Bludd is out sick. Toxxic is probably dealing with his snowstorm or ice storm or what the hell is happening over there in Texas right now, Tommy?
It seems like he's got it a whole lot worse than me because for Illinois, it stopped snowing and all of that. It's actually started to warm up just a little bit. It's still in like the low numbers, like fucking high of 7, feels like 3. Right now, but he was telling us literally the other day that it might be a possibility that his power could go out. So clearly Texas is a whole lot worse than Illinois right now.
Yeah, so we might get Toxic to jump in here at some point during this episode, but we'll see. But for now, you got me. My name is Edgar. I'm the host, and Tommy. And let's see how wild we can get with these fucking Royal Rumble predictions, Tommy, because they're coming up. We have 3 matches so far. Obviously, the men's Royal Rumble, the women's Royal Rumble, AJ versus Gunther, and maybe a 4th match. Oh, we do?
Yeah, it's Drew versus Sammy.
Oh, and Drew versus Sammy. That's right.
That's what that Saturday night's main event match was for.
No shit. You're right. Okay, so that's it. We have the card is set then. I think it's safe to say. I don't think we'll get a 5th match. All right, cool.
I don't think we're getting a 5th match unless they randomly decide to shove another one in there. But the problem is the Rumbles themselves are going to be close to an hour and a half, usually.
Yeah.
So that's probably not happening.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say, because I think last year it was 4 matches too, if I'm not mistaken. So, all right, Tommy, let's start with the bang here. Let's start off with the men's Royal Rumble. And first, I'm going to go over the names that have already been confirmed, all right? All right? Now, the trick of this, Tommy, what I want to do is I want to hear some of the other names that you would want to see show up, because as of today, we're recording January 28th. There is 13 remaining spots for the men's Royal Rumble, which means what's 30 minus 13? 27 names? No, 17 names have been confirmed.
I was about to say, it's 17.
Yeah, my bad. My math ain't mathin'. 17 names have been confirmed, 13 spots remaining. So I want to hear who you think is going to win. What are some of the names you want to see? Some of the surprises that or returns that you would like to see? Because so far for the men's Royal Rumble, we got Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio, which that one, by the way, might be a little bit questionable. I haven't heard any updates on his injury. I believe Rey suffered an injury on Monday Night Raw. We got Jey Uso. We got Brock Lesnar, Gunther, Solo Sikoa, Penta, Dragon Lee, Jacob Fatu, Obafemi, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Javon Evans, and R-Truth. R-Truth has been confirmed?
There are 2 names that you just named where I'm like, since when? That being R-Truth and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
when was Lesnar confirmed?
Brock Lesnar confirmed that. I believe it was earlier today. He was on the Pat McAfee show where Brock Lesnar said that he is going to show up at the Royal Rumble and win it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm taking that. I believe this is also according to Yahoo Sports. Yeah, I got this list from Yahoo Sports. So according to them, Brock Lesnar has been confirmed. So I think that was WWE's way to announce Brock Lesnar to return at the Rumble.
Okay. So my prediction is absolutely Braun Breaker, because I feel like we've seen this story before that Braun Breaker seems to be going through. I brought it up a couple of weeks ago, and I will gladly bring it up again tonight. It seems like the story that they are doing with Braun Breaker involving the world title is the exact same story that they did with Jey Uso last year with the world title, which is he loses on either a random episode of Raw or a Saturday Night's Main Event, respectively, for both. Saturday Night's Main Event for Jey, Raw for Breaker. They go on to the Rumble. Jey won his and then went over to WrestleMania and won that. I think they're doing the exact same thing with Braun Breaker. I think Breaker is going to end up winning the Rumble and then maybe winning the world title once again in Las Vegas. So there's my prediction there. But there is one name when it comes to a surprise that has been rumored beyond compare that I would love to see. And the problem is, if they don't, people are going to be pissed off because of the amount of hints towards this man. That being none other than the Judas in his mind himself, Chris motherfucking Jericho. If he does not come out at the Rumble, people are going to be pissed. Mainly because of the fact that WWE has hinted his return for weeks now.
Yeah, I mean, they were expecting Chris Jericho to show up on that episode of Monday Night Raw. I believe it was the Stranger Things one, no? The 1 year anniversary on Netflix or whatever. And he didn't show up, right?
Because that was when Adam Pearce was like, which team will break the walls down and win the tag title? And that's where people are like, wait, is Chris Jericho coming back? So hopefully we get a Chris Jericho return at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, if Chris Jericho doesn't show up at the Rumble, I don't think the people are going to be pissed off as they were on that episode from Monday Night Raw because of that tease that Adam Pearce did. People were really expecting it, but I think now at this point they're like, if he doesn't show up, then he's going to show up eventually. The rumors and reports are way too strong for him not to show up at all. It's just a matter of when, but is the Royal Rumble the right time for that? Maybe. But if it's not, he's going to show up eventually. It's one of those things. I feel like, something funny also happened earlier today. I believe it was yesterday or maybe the day before. Seth Rollins was doing an interview with ESPN.
Yes, I fucking seen that. And ESPN asked him about a return at the Rumble, and he had to double down saying no.
Well, okay, so they didn't ask him about a return. They asked him, I believe the specific question was, how does it feel knowing that, that you're going to be returning at the Royal Rumble? It was like basically implying that he's going to be there, even though that hasn't been announced by the WWE yet. But I didn't catch Seth Rollins' response after that. What did Seth Rollins say? Do you know?
He basically said, no, I'm not going to be at the Rumble. And he doubled down on that in 2 different spots.
Oh, okay. That's funny. So yeah, maybe we'll see Seth. Maybe we'll see Jericho. Another one of these names that could be added to this list is Royce Keys, formerly known as Powerhouse Willie Hobbs. How would you feel about seeing him make his WWE debut at the Rumble?
I haven't really seen him because I don't watch AEW, but honestly, I wouldn't mind. I just hope that it's not that stupid ass name that you just said. Because I honestly like that Hobbs name even better than what in the world WWE decided to copyright on that. But there's also a couple other names that I would not mind, a few of them being in NXT. One of them being in TNA. I would not mind Leon Slater showing up.
Oh, yeah. I can see
mean,
that.
With his speed and how bouncy he is, the Rumble is like a perfect fit for him. And then when it comes to NXT, what better way to push that ladder match that's happening next week than to put a couple members of that into the Rumble? So hopefully, if Joe Hendry is better, in which we'll get to that in the next episode, because right after this will be our NXT review as well. You can listen to that literally anywhere you get your podcast. But still, if Joe Hendry is good enough, put him in the Rumble. I would not be surprised if we also get a couple people from Evolve as well.
Yeah, man. It's going to be interesting because we got people from Evolve. We got people from TNA. We got people from AAA that could show up, you know. Hell, I don't think people from LFG would show up just yet. But yeah, man, it's going to be fun to see who fucking shows up besides these 17 names that we listed. But when it comes to Braun Breaker, Tommy, I was thinking about this a little bit more after our Monday Night Raw review, because I was seeing some of the comments, some of the reactions that our clips were getting when we were talking about the Adam Pearce segment, when Adam Pearce announced that all 4 members of the Vision are going to be in the Rumble, right? And I was like, man, why the hell would they do this, you know? And Adam Pearce, the way he delivered this announcement, he seemed really excited about it. He seemed like he really wanted to do it, not because he had to, but because he wanted to. So it made me think, like, what if this is Adam Pearce's way to be like, okay, I'm going to put you guys all against each other and watch you guys fucking tear each other apart in the Rumble. And I think that's going to lead to none of the members of the Vision actually winning. You know, because I would like to see Braun Breaker win this thing, you know? But what if it's not Braun Breaker? What if it's Bronson Reed or Austin Theory? Because you know how they said on
that backstage segment with the entirety of the Vision where they were all on the same page that Braun Breaker should be the one to win the Rumble.
Right, but what if something goes south? What if by some fucking accident or something, Braun Breaker gets eliminated somehow by somebody? Or, you know, a lot of people have been saying Austin Theory is an undercover for Seth Rollins. You know, what if there's that one moment where Braun Breaker turns his back and Austin Theory's standing behind him and he sees the moment and he just takes it and he just steals it away from Braun Breaker or something crazy like that?
I don't think they're doing that with Theory until Seth comes back.
I don't think they're doing that at all. I honestly, I'm just, you know, obviously I'm guessing here, but I don't really believe that Austin Theory is undercover for Seth Rollins. I think Austin Theory gains a lot more by just being a Paul Heyman guy, if I'm being honest.
And it works with good old Rollins as well, and not Rollins, good old Logan Paul as well. And with that being a no DQ match, technically, the Knuckles are in play. So I still have a feeling like it's going to be Braun Breaker, though, because it just fits so well with it being Braun Breaker. Like, it just makes sense.
You say Braun Breaker wins it, he goes on to face CM Punk at the Rumble?
Yeah, and he ends up getting that rematch and then takes the world title off of him.
Okay. Very, very, very good. Yes, I would be down for that. I would love to see Braun Breaker win it. It would be a lot better than seeing Roman win it again, or Cody, or Jay, or Lesnar, or Gunther for that fact. You know, as much as I love all those guys, yeah, I definitely want to see someone like Braun Breaker or Austin Theory win this thing, you know?
Is Gunther even still going to be in the Rumble since he's got that match with AJ?
Yeah, he's doing double duty.
I know he declared himself for the Rumble, and then that whole face-off with AJ happened, putting him in a career match.
Yeah, Gunther said that he's going to do double duty. because Gunther declared himself for the Rumble. AJ Styles came out and challenged him, and Gunther was like, "Did you not just hear me? I declared myself in the Rumble already. But if you put your career on the line, I'll wrestle you." So that's how that went down.
Okay, which definitely makes me think it's not going to be Gunther.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Gunther on the same night retires AJ Styles and wins the Royal Rumble?
The fucking Rumble? God, no. Please, no.
I mean, anything can happen, pal. Anything can happen.
If that does happen, it's going to end up being even worse than what happened when he tapped out Cena, because his response will be, I retired AJ Styles, the so-called phenomenal one, and won the Rumble in the same night. No, we do not need that at all.
I don't know, bro. I think I do.
He's already obnoxious. He doesn't need anything else.
Holy shit, man. That'd be crazy. All right, Tommy, anything else you want to add about the men's Royal Rumble?
Not other than the fact that thanks to Cody not being champion, it's very clear that we are not getting Roman and Cody round 3 for a title, because neither of them have belts. That ain't happening. Right. But that still doesn't mean that we're not getting Cody and Roman 3 not for a title, though.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say, because Roman's coming back for Rumble season. I mean, this is WrestleMania season, so we got to have Roman on the card for WrestleMania, you know? And something's got to give.
They spread those seeds and start building stuff up for Mania. That's how it started with that triple threat between Seth, Roman, and Punk.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I love the Rumble so much, because it's also the start of many feuds, you know, maybe to some matches that we could see at WrestleMania. So it's going to be very interesting, man. I'm really excited, despite, you know, I've been seeing a lot of negativity when it comes to the build to Royal Rumble online, but I'm pumped for it, man. If I'm being honest, I'm really looking forward to it. There's a lot of stuff happening here. A lot of stuff can happen. A lot of surprises, a lot of returns, a lot of what ifs, you know. It's dope, man. I'm pumped for this.
The best thing about the Rumble is the fact that you don't know who the hell is going to show up. So anything can happen during the Royal Rumble.
All right. Well, let's go on to the women's Royal Rumble next, Tommy. For the women, we have 14 spots remaining. The names that have officially been announced that have declared themselves for the Rumble is Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Asuka, Bayley, Lyra Valkyria. How do you say it?
Valkyria.
Whatever. Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, Chelsea Green, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Julia, Jordan Grace, and Maxine Dupree. So, Tommy, with this one, what is some of the names that you would like to see appear besides these, and who do you think is going to win it?
I still don't even know who the hell is going to win this. That's the problem. Like, with the men's, you had, like, at least a glimpse of an idea of who is going to win it, especially Feffy being in it, because he's for sure being top 5 or top 4 left in that ring. There's no doubt about that. But when it comes to the women's, you don't know, because there's literally no build to anything. So my guess here, I'm going Jordan Grace, just out of the blue, because she's one of the only ones with an actual build towards a world title. So I'm going Jordan Grace. I think she enters at some point, gets that done, and wins it. But there's one woman people have been wanting back for a hot minute. Please give me AEW Saraya, a.k.a. formerly known as Paige. Get her back in here, please. Bring Paige back. Like, people are also saying Brie Bella, but God, no. We don't need both of them back. But please bring back Paige, because I would not mind a little bit of a battle between Paige and Rhea. I'm with Bludd on that one.
Oh, God. You and Bludd and your freaking weird goth fantasies. No, I'm with you when it comes to Jordynne Grace winning this thing, because you're right. We've been seeing Jordynne Grace and Jade Cargill have a lot of face-offs. Maybe this is how you set up that match that they've been teasing on SmackDown. Jordynne Grace winning the Royal Rumble would be great, and maybe we get that match at WrestleMania for the Women's WWE Championship. However, I would like to see Chelsea Green win it, especially after all the debate that's been going on online about what Michael Hayes said about her on the Unreal documentary. I think that would be a great way to prove that the WWE does believe in Chelsea Green, that the WWE does see how good she is and how much the fans actually love Chelsea Green. If Chelsea Green pulls this off and they put her on at the main event of WrestleMania, or not the main event, but in the championship match at WrestleMania, I think the people would love that. I think the people would eat that up in a heartbeat. There's a lot of potential good names here. Even Lash Legend, I know she's new, but Lash Legend winning this thing, I wouldn't be mad at that because of how good she is. And hell, even though I'm not a fan of Maxine Dupree, the people love Maxine Dupree. That's another name that if she were to win it by some crazy miracle, I'm sure the people would go nuts for that as well. But again, like the men's Royal Rumble, Tommy, there's a lot of names that we could see from Evolve, NXT, TNA. And the one name that pops to my head about who they can call up from NXT to really showcase her, show what she can do, because they've been doing a great job of highlighting her on NXT, is Kendall Gray. I think Kendall Gray, she won the women's Iron Survivor Challenge. She's been getting a lot of TV time on NXT. I think if you bring Kendall Gray up to the Rumble, I think the people would fall in love with Kendall Gray.
I mean, I get it. I just don't think she's like in that main event spot yet for at least main roster level. But her being in the Rumble itself, I would not mind that at all. Zarya as well is another one that I would not mind in the Royal Rumble. Like I say, go ahead, bring this girl into the Royal Rumble and maybe test it a little bit by also putting Soul in directly after her. Because there's this big thing on NXT going on, hey, are they actually friends? Will they, won't they? This type of thing. In fact, they have a tag team match for the Knockouts women's tag titles literally next week. So it makes me wonder if that's what they're going to do, and they're going to test that little friendship in the Royal Rumble.
Do you think we get any more returns, like maybe Bianca Belair? Or do you think they're holding that off until Naomi gets back to bring Bianca back?
We haven't really seen any updates on her hand. That's the thing. Because
I mean, it was a broken finger that happened last year at WrestleMania. I'm sure she's good by now.
Yeah, but then again, look at the Tongans on how long simple injuries can be.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of creative at this point. They're just waiting for the right moment to bring Bianca back, because if they bring her back, what are they going to do with her?
There's only two people that she really has a story with. One of them being Naomi, who is out with a kid right now with pregnancy. The other is Jade Cargill, but she's currently dealing with Jordynne Grace.
Unless they bring back Bianca and she wins it, and they finally have that big blow-off match with Jade and Bianca at Mania.
Okay, but wouldn't that just shove Jordynne Grace to the side?
I mean, for now, yeah.
Something involving Jordynne Grace and Jade Cargill, and them finally having a damn match, and her actually defending that fucking thing, because she still has yet to. But there's really been nothing coming of it. It's mainly just been talk.
Well, the WWE does not shy away from pushing people to the side. Like if you think back last year at WrestleMania when they did that thing with Bayley and Becky, where we're bringing Becky back as Lyra's tag team partner, and Bayley, you can wait your turn.
But Bayley got attacked, didn't she? Like literally the night before.
I don't remember what happened exactly, but I know Bayley was supposed to be the partner for that night, but they did that angle just to bring back Becky. So I wouldn't be surprised that even though I would, love to see Jordynne Grace win it, for them to be like, oh, we'll wait on this Jordynne Grace versus Jade Cargill thing so we can bring back Bianca and have that match instead. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like that would hurt Jordan, though.
I don't think so, man. She just got called up.
I mean, yeah, and she's also a powerhouse, but literally everything that she's been doing right now is surrounded by Jade Cargill. If you push Jordan to the side, there's literally nothing for her to do, and she'll be stuck in fucking catering.
She can be Chelsea Green's bodyguard. She can be part of the secret pervis or perverts, or what are they called?
The secret Hervis.
Whatever. Well, all right. Let's go on to the next match, Tommy. Let's go with AJ Styles versus Gunther. AJ Styles put up his whole damn career in this match, and the rumors have been going around, the reports have been going around that it is time for AJ Styles to retire. Tommy, say it ain't so, Tommy. Tell me this isn't happening, boy.
I hope not. God, I hope not. Like, it would hurt so much for AJ not to have close to an entire year of AJ Styles like Cena did. Because AJ is another one who absolutely deserves that type of treatment. But unfortunately, because of the whole contract thing and supposedly his contract ending sometime in February, I have a massive fear. And that fear is going to be with Gunther. And that Gunther wins. I am terrified, and I hate to say it, because I really do not want it to happen. I really, really do. But it seems like, and Toxxic would full on say AJ Styles because fuck Gunther. That would pretty much be his entire prediction. But I have this fear, like because of the whole contract thing, that AJ Styles is losing.
Yeah, I'm going to be that crazy wrestling fan / conspiracy theories that believes that all these rumors and all these reports are being planted in our algorithms so we can believe that AJ Styles is going to lose. But I think AJ Styles is going to win because it just seems like such a short notice. Well, not short notice that, because AJ Styles has been talking about this for a while, right?
Yeah, he's been for over a year saying that 2026 will be his last.
Right. But I have a hard time believing that it's going to be at the beginning of the year. I think they can still do a lot of great things with AJ Styles this year. Give him a match at WrestleMania, Give him a few more matches or something. Do something more special. Not that having a retirement match at the Royal Rumble is not special, because it is. But it just seems, even though he's been talking about it for a while, it still seems very short notice. Like, the build-up to a retirement match was only 2 weeks with Gunther. They had a couple face-offs. AJ Styles slaps Gunther. They have one wrestling match which ends in a fuck finish. And then boom, retirement match. It's like, no, whoa, hold on, slow your roll. We're just getting this thing started. Fucking Aleister Black and Damian Priest went 6 months. Can we get a little bit more of this before we send AJ Styles home,
Yeah, if AJ Styles wins, I feel like it would be fitting for his final match to be at Mania.
Man.
He did make his debut at the Rumble 10 years ago. So this would be a full circle moment if he does, because it's where his WWE career started and it's where it will end.
Screw you, Tommy. I hate you right now.
But I'm right. That would be a beautiful full circle moment.
Well, it was 11 years ago, wasn't it? Because didn't he debut in WWE in 2015?
It was either 2015 or 2016. For some bizarre reason, I'm thinking 2016.
You might be right. You might be right.
But the point here still stands. He debuted at the Rumble, and imagine if he loses it at the Rumble. That's a complete full circle right there. And that would be one hell of a career for him.
You know what's another reason why I don't think AJ Styles is going to lose? Because of what happened on Monday Night Raw. Finn Balor cost AJ Styles that World Heavyweight Championship. AJ Styles didn't lose technically. So what? AJ Styles is just going to go out without getting his payback on that dickhead Finn Balor?
Which is why I think Balor will still be in the Rumble. Pierce may have said, oh, the Rumble is full, but come on. It's fucking Finn Balor. It's not happening. He's absolutely going to be in the Rumble, whether it's via somebody else. Like, for example, you brought up Rey Mysterio and his possible injury. So if Rey's out, there's that spot for Balor right there. But if Rey is still in, if somebody gets injured on the way out, there's another spot for Balor right there. So it's a possibility that Balor could still be in the Rumble, despite the fact that Adam Pearce said, no, he won't.
Right. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. See, that's something else to look forward to. The people saying, oh, the Rumble, it sucks. There's no build for it. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
I mean, for the men's, there absolutely is, but for the women's, it's questionable.
Didn't that happen last year, too, where we were like, this shit can go either way with the Women's Rumble?
Yeah, where they build the men's up so well, and then for the women's, it just feels like they just shoved everybody in and said, here, have a match, go.
Yeah. All right, let's move it on because we have the World Heavyweight Championship. No, this is the Undisputed Championship, right? My bad. We have Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Tommy, what do you think is going to happen in this one?
I think the Saudi crowd's going to be left a little bit disappointed for a year. That's what I think is going to happen. I think Drew McIntyre retains, and here's the biggest thing. Why? Next year's WrestleMania is in Saudi Arabia, and we have been saying this, and I especially have been pushing this motion so much that he doesn't have to win here because WrestleMania is a way better spot for him to win his first world title than Royal Rumble is. It is a way bigger stage if he does it at Mania. And it being in Saudi Arabia next year, there you go. You want to make Saudi happy next year? Have him win his first title at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but if you want to make me happy, don't let Sammy win it at all.
That's you just hate Sammy, dog. Come on.
No, I don't. I don't hate Sammy. I just don't want to see him as world champion. Intercontinental champion, yeah. United States champion, yeah. But not the undisputed fucking champion of the fucking whole face of the company. No.
Well, it doesn't have to be a long reign. You could just give it to him and give him like a fucking month and a half long reign, and there you go.
Nah, that's a waste of time. That's pointless. But yeah, I'm going Drew McIntyre, man. I mean, I've been wanting to see Drew McIntyre have a nice fucking title run ever since, the pandemic. He didn't have his moment. He won it for 5 minutes and then it was taken from him. And now he has it. And I love Drew McIntyre, man. So I want to see Drew McIntyre win. But Drew McIntyre on the way to this match, he's been making a lot of enemies with Cody. He's been making a lot of enemies with Jacob Fatu. Drew McIntyre got involved in what was supposed to be a match at Saturday Night's Main Event. I don't think either Cody or Jacob are going to forget about that. They might have something to do with this match between Cody and good old Sami Zayn. I mean,
that was long gone before Drew McIntyre even got involved. Let's be honest here. They were fighting up the stairs, into the concessions, down the stairs. even before Drew McIntyre got involved, there wasn't going to be a match out of that.
Right, but still, Drew McIntyre laid them both out. So I think that might come back and bite Drew in the ass at this match between Drew and Sami. Now, I don't know if this is how Sami Zayn wins it with the help of Jacob or Cody. I don't know, man. I don't think that would be the right move if Sami Zayn ends up winning at this Rumble. I don't want to see that happen. I don't want to see Sami beat Drew. I don't care if they're in Saudi Arabia. I'm sorry. I don't care. That doesn't make a difference to me. I want to see Drew win this thing.
That's why I'm saying that WrestleMania is a way bigger spot for Sami to do it if he is going to win his first world title. And with it being in Saudi Arabia literally next year, there you go. He doesn't have to win it this Saturday.
Well, that's going to do it for the prediction episode of the Royal Rumble with the Snug Wrestling Podcast. I hope that helped clear some things up of what you expect to see. Maybe get your wheels turning as, what might happen. That was really fun, Tommy. Thank you for hanging out with me and doing this thing. But let's get up out of here.
All right. Stay safe. Stay savage. Stay snug. Get your merch. It is over here on literally everything. Like, we got shirts, hats, mugs, socks, pretty much anything you can fucking get your hands on. We've got it. So we got this. We've got NXT literally directly after this episode comes out. We've got Friday Night SmackDown. We've got the Royal Rumble this Saturday and that whole review. Got Monday Night Raw. You got one-on-ones with good old Snug and Mr. Bludd. Not sure if that's happening this week or not due to health reasons with Bludd. So, stay safe, stay savage, stay snug. That was 4 letters. 1, 1.